reached Coruscant safely. Now we need only find Senator Palpatine.
Your Highness, Obi-Wan and I must present Anakin to the Jedi Council.
Very well. Captain Panaka and I will be quite safe, I'm sure. It's only a short air taxi ride to the Senate. Thank you for your help. May the Force be with you.
Take care, Your Highness. May the Force be with you. Come along, Anakin. Your destiny awaits.
We must reach Senator Palpatine's chambers as soon as possible.
Welcome to Coruscant, Your Highness. Please allow me to show you to your air taxi.
Right, so we are on quite possibly my favourite level of this entire game because it is so unique. One, you play as Captain Panaka, and it's the only time you ever do so. Two, Captain Panaka is the only character in the game who can technically run out of ammo for all of his guns, and if he does run out of ammo, all you're left with is the skills of martial arts, as demonstrated here. Okay, it's not martial arts, but it's still, something. And, those attacks vary depending on how you do things. I think you can actually kick the Queen. Let's just try it. Oh yeah, I can. Sorry, Your Highness. But you did kind of deserve it.
I'm not hurt. The laser blast just grazed my shoulder.
I punched and kicked you, you stupid woman. Anyway, what you want to do is pick up this gun over here. And the other reason I like this level as well is because it expands on a perspective you don't see in the film. Basically, what do Captain Panaka and the Queen get up to whilst Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn are taking Anakin to the Jedi Council? This game explains that, or at least an account of what happens. So we've got two guns, because, Panaka does start off with one, but we've picked up the other one he uses. So let's just start with the 201.
This way.
We must find a way to escape this platform.
Well, you're automatically getting into combat, so this level is actually quite difficult. So you want to shoot this droid down as quickly as you can. There we go. This gun actually isn't that great, so we're going to swap to this gun, because this gun is really interesting. It's so dangerous, and the other thing it does as well is it bounces off walls and surfaces, and if you're not careful, I'm trying to demonstrate it. Oh, hello. If you're not careful, the bullets can bounce back towards you and hurt you.
I will survive.
Okay, the Queen is really moody on this level, by the way. She's actually worse on this level than the previous one, as hard as that is to
We
believe.
have to hurry. We must find a way to escape this platform.
Okay, we might have to move quickly, because I think the game is spawning enemies at us constantly. Oh dear, I accidentally killed someone. I am so sorry. Right, let's move on. I think I shot her by accident.
Hurry!
Welcome to Coruscant. Would you like to go to the tourist center?
Yes, please.
Very good, sir. Please leave your arms and legs in the transport at all times.
Interestingly as well, when this level starts, the Queen gets an extra line of dialogue at the beginning sequence and the beginning cutscene that she doesn't have in the PlayStation version, and it's the line she says just before the whole "Welcome to Coruscant, Your Highness," which I've always found slightly interesting. I'm not quite sure why there are so many minor differences between the two versions. Oh, that's quite nice. There's some reflections in the floor. I don't think you can see that in the console counterpart either. Let's talk to you.
Welcome to Coruscant. How may I be of service?
Call the guards, we're being attacked.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm simply an information resource droid. I can't help you.
Where can we find the guards?
The tourism director might be able to assist you. You can find him through the black door.
Thank you.
Welcome to Coruscant. How may I help you?
Right, we're being attacked by people. You must be able to do something.
We're being attacked. You must call the guards.
I'm sure it must have been a misunderstanding, sir.
It was not a misunderstanding. Call the guards now.
I'm sorry, sir, but the comm units in this building are for authorized use only.
That's implying you're not authorized. Okay.
Then can you tell us how to reach the Senate?
Well, the city tour stops at the Senate chamber. Also take one of Coruscant's famous air taxis.
Where do we take the tour?
You may catch the city tour through the door to the left. You better hurry, the tickets sell out very fast.
Thank you.
Enjoy your stay.
A little secret with this level. What you're supposed to do is... Well, I'll explain in a moment.
Please, I don't deserve to die. Put away your weapon.
Oh yeah, and I forgot about that, sorry.
Welcome to Coruscant City Tours.
Does the tour stop at the Senate chambers?
Yes, sir. The city tour stops at the Jedi Temple, the Senate Chamber, Monument Plaza, Kalakur Heights, and many other incredible sights.
I'm just trying to imagine how awkward that would be if they actually got this city tour vehicle stopped off at the Jedi Temple. They're like, "Oh, hi guys," and then they're like, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are like, "Weren't you gonna get the that little air taxi?" And then Panaka and the Kree are like, "Yeah, but we decided to go for a city tour instead."
How much are tickets?
Tickets for the city tour are 100 Republic credits each.
I was forced to leave my homeworld in great haste, and I did not bring any Republic credits with me.
I'm sorry, sir, but we only deal in Republic credits here on Coruscant.
Oh, I should have borrowed all of Qui-Gon's. He had loads of Republic credits.
When does the next tour leave?
The next city tour air transport departs in 10 minutes.
I'll return with some Republic credits.
Very well, sir. I await your return.
Oh, hello. Can I be of some service?
Yes, your character model slightly resembles Bail Organa to me. I'm not quite sure why, but you do.
Would you be interested in buying my electro binoculars? They're in very good condition.
I already own a pair.
Of course you do. What about you?
Hello. Are you taking a city tour?
I need to find someone who will purchase my electro binoculars for Republic credits.
Thank you, but I have no use for a pair of electro binoculars. You know, I hear the sunsets are especially beautiful from the tour transport.
Okay, as I was saying earlier, what you're supposed to do is sell your electro binoculars that Captain Panaka carries to get some credits to go on the city tour. But you can skip all of that by just punching or shooting this droid, and then the doors automatically open. It's actually one of the few times the game doesn't heavily penalise you for it. But we're not going to do that because that's cheap, so let's do what we're supposed to do. Grab the full health while I'm here. Get my awesome gun out, which is very low on ammo, by the way. One thing I am going to say about this map is it's beautifully designed. So yeah, as I was saying, this map and this level is incredibly well designed from a, cosmetic standpoint. I think it's actually the nicest looking level in the entire game. Where's that sound coming from? I'm just going to try and mute the sound and see if that stops, because I can't deal with that buzzing for too long. Okay, that's better.
Greetings, citizen. I am in a bit of a dilemma. I was wondering if perhaps you could help me.
Yes, how can we help?
I have purchased 2 tickets for the city tour, but I have important business on Alderaan and must leave at once. I was hoping that I could sell them to you.
You are a lifesaver. How much do you want for them?
How much are you asking?
How about 50 Republic credits each? That's half what I paid for them.
I can only offer these electro binoculars. They are worth far more than the tickets, I can assure you.
Electro binoculars? Ah, I'm sorry, but I have no use for those. Perhaps you could sell them to someone else to get credits.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
I look forward to seeing you again.
And where do you sell the electro binoculars? To this gentleman who just conveniently happens to be opposite.
Hello, friend. Can I help you?
I'm trying to sell these electro binoculars.
They appear to be in good order. They aren't stolen, are they?
No, I am the legal owner of these electro binoculars, I assure you.
Well, in that case, I'm willing to offer 100 Republic credits for the pair. Does that sound reasonable?
Yes, thank you. I hope you enjoy these.
I'm pretty sure if you try and swindle him with more credits, it won't succeed, so we're not going to say that. Now, back to you.
Hello again. Have you acquired some credits?
Yes, because I learned all of the lessons I needed to from the Mos Espa levels, and negotiating with people and trading is really useful.
Do you still have those city tour tickets?
Why, yes I do. The tickets were 200 Republic credits, if memory serves.
Whoa, don't try and swindle me. Let's go back to the deal we agreed, which was 100 Republic credits for both.
I think you are mistaken. The price was 100 Republic credits for both tickets.
Oh, my mistake. Here you go.
And yeah, I think if you try and say 50 to him, it doesn't work. I think he just immediately tells you, no, I wasn't that cheap.
Thank you.
Here you go. Enjoy the tour.
Right, so we've got what we need. Now, I think we're going to get ambushed here. Yep, okay, kill these guys really quick. Which is quite convenient actually, because normally I think this guy gets killed when I normally play this, so I think I've just saved his life.
Welcome to Coruscant. How may I help you?
We're being attacked. You did just see that, didn't you?
We're being attacked. You must call the guards.
I'm sure it must have been a misunderstanding, sir.
I have no time to talk to you.
Enjoy your stay.
You're a dick.
I've been waiting for you.
Of course you have. Come on then.
We need to find another way to the Senate chamber.
Interestingly, the Queen doesn't treat Panaka as badly as she does Obi-Wan. She never accuses Panaka of standing on her dress, for example, but she's much whingier in this level. So let's put our weapons away.
Welcome back, sir. Enjoy.
And our vehicle is predictably going to get attacked. So let's shoot this down.
I'm not jumping down there.
Why not? You didn't want to climb over a bridge a couple of levels ago, now you don't want to jump down. You're just moody. I'm just going to save a moment.
Will be coming.
This was possibly my least favourite part of the Coruscant level, simply because the pushing and pulling box sequence here is really long and it's really tedious. And because you're not a Jedi as well, because this is the first time in the entire game you haven't got the Force to help you out, and you can't flip or jump or roll or anything, it can be really monotonous to do. So we've got full health at our disposal, so let's... I don't know what that does. What did we do? I think we just tortured a droid for no reason whatsoever. Are you okay? Oh god. Okay, that served no purpose whatsoever, so let's go back down, because we've just put the lift up for the Creed. And
get out of here alive.
we've got some interesting looking thugs.
Help!
And they've immediately taken the Queen away from us, and we can't do anything to stop them. And then the bridge just blows up for no reason whatsoever. So, in a way, this is quite lucky, because it means we don't have the Queen whinging at us all the time. So what we have to do now is we have to go back down, and there's another box that we have to, pull. So let's move this, and this is where the tedium either begins or continues, depending on your point of view. So what we've got to do is basically have a box on the left, and then we need to move the other box that we originally pushed and move it all the way back here. Can you see why I said it was monotonous and tedious? Exactly. So let's just push this over here. And a number of times when I was a kid, I used to sometimes forget what I had or hadn't done. And in a way it was a bit of a puzzle trying to navigate the box back round. Believe me, when you're like 9 or 10 it's actually quite hard to do, and you know, to keep the concentration levels up. And for some reason the game doesn't let you jump over this balcony. Oh, apart from when it just did. Okay, I think that's the first. So the lifts come back down. We'll push this on here. And then press this button again, get the full health, because we were really low on that. And just to make sure, because I did used to make the mistake of pushing the box all the way back and I hadn't actually pushed the lift up. Right, the lift is up, so now we can pull this back. I did get the other weapon, didn't I? Oh, thank God for that. I gotta say, if I hadn't picked up the fastest firing gun in the game, I would have been upset, because we need that for later on.
I'm probably going to fast forward this because this is quite boring to watch, so by the time this is finished, you'll have seen this in double the speed.
My favourite parts of the Phantom Menace were the parts where the characters just pushed and pulled blocks and boxes everywhere. Okay, that's that. Right, so now we gotta just push this a little bit further. Interestingly, the game doesn't let you push this beyond the blue line, so what you have to do, now that this bridge is completely destroyed, and if you go down, you'll predictably die, you need to press this switch here, which is quite convenient actually. It's as if Coruscant expected the bridge to get blown up, so they made a plan B option if on the off chance that did happen, and this lift comes over. So what I'm going to do is save. And the lift will make its way back to its original starting location, and from here, oh, combat music started again. Shoot the guys that are down here. Yeah, there we go. I gotta say, the game wasn't aiming for some reason, and it's still not. Let's switch to the other gun. This guy apparently can dodge bullets, apparently. There we go. Oh, there's another one of these hover cannons. Great. Shoot it down. Where have you gone? Oh, this hover cannon's annoying. Why are you moving so much? Right, okay, just... oh, there it is. Please die! Right, let's get this gun out. Oh my god, that took longer than it should have done to kill. Shoot whoever's firing at me here. And then fire at this Rhodian. Okay, there we go, he's dead. We need health badly. Does this give us anything? Oh, it does give us another good gun, which is good, because I'll need that ammo for later. Right, so this is actually quite dangerous what we're about to do, and it's another instance of platforming in this game. So we need to press this, this opens, a good demonstration of how scary heights can be, and we need to do a running jump to here, which I made, thankfully. Believe me, it doesn't look that easy because of the game's control scheme. And here is quite possibly, in fact I'm pretty sure it is, my favourite line in the entire game. So I'm going to speak to this gentleman here.
Hey! What are you doing in my storeroom?
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for my most favourite line in the entire Phantom Menace game. It's what I'm going to name the video when I upload it. This line is gold, and even better is the response.
I'm looking for a girl and 2 armed men.
Well, they certainly aren't in my storeroom. You'd best leave now.
So, what have we learned today? Apparently Captain Panaka has odd interests. He's looking for a girl and 2 armed men. Well, if that's what he wants, then hopefully one day he'll get what he's after. In here is small health, that is useful. I'm running a bit low on ammo, which is a bit of a problem when you're Panaka. Because, yeah, both of his guns are literally... Oh! It's as if someone knew what I was after. Thank you.
Can I help you find something, sir? Can I help you find something, sir?
Okay, that was slightly amusing. The game just kind of glitched out with the dialogue tree then, so I had to trigger it again. Yeah, I'm still looking for a girl and 2 armed men because I have particular interests.
I'm looking for a girl and 2 armed men.
I'm afraid I haven't seen them, sir.
Is the Senate chamber nearby?
It's very close, just a few buildings away from here.
Thank you. I must be going now.
My pleasure.
Can I not ask him what he sells? Apparently not. Once I've talked to him, I can't talk to him again.
Having a pleasant day.
What about you?
I hope you are having a pleasant day.
Don't know what aliens these are meant to be. I don't know what species they are. What do you sell here then?
What do you sell?
I sell the finest brand of choki imported all the way from Tatooine.
Oh, do you know Grendel? Because that'd be so cool if you knew who Grendel was.
Thank you. Have you seen a girl and 2 armed men?
I believe I saw them boarding the lift tube.
Or a lift.
Is the Senate chamber nearby?
It's very close, just a few buildings away from here.
Thank you. I must be going now.
My pleasure.
I'm pretty sure all these aliens have the exact same lines of dialogue apart from one variation about what they sell.
Can I help you find something, sir?
So what do you sell?
What do you sell?
I sell collectibles from all over the Republic.
Is the Senate chamber nearby?
It's very close, just a few buildings away from here.
Thank you. I must be going now.
My pleasure.
Yeah, so I can't remember what exactly this guy sells, which is unfortunate, but oh well. And this is where we get into the creepy part of the game. So if we go in this lift, this part of the game always kind of crept me out, whatever. It used to creep me out quite considerably. So we're gonna want a better gun. I'm just trying to think actually. Imagine if this sequence had been in the Phantom Menace film, it actually would have been quite good. Presumably would have fleshed out Panaka a bit more than the film did, because in the film all he does is whinge. And that's not to say he doesn't not whinge here, because he is kind of whingy, but it would have been interesting to have seen in the film. And it's a bit odd how Panaka never comes back after the Phantom Menace. I'm not quite sure if that was, you know, I think it was down to problems between, you know, George Lucas and Hugh Cragsire. I can't actually remember what the official reason was. But, you know, Panaka got replaced by his nephew, that one-eyed, pirate-looking version of him. And he's nowhere near as interesting. Oh, we have a melee enemy here. I think you don't appear anywhere else in the game, but you're dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, is there any other secret areas here? We've been in one. think that's it for up here. So take this lift, and the creepy factor is going to increase quite significantly now. In some ways I see this as a sort of predecessor to the Undercity from Knights of the Old Republic 1, which is a game I really want to play for the channel, by the way. So do stick around for that if you're into Star Wars games, because I am planning to do that at some point. Okay. Essentially what this part of the game is the, you know, where all the poor people live on Coruscant, which I don't think the films actually show particularly, so this is quite unique in that sense.
Don't hurt me!
Didn't I meet your friend earlier, the one who refused to accept that we were being attacked?
I won't hurt you.
You must be trying to save the girl wearing the extravagant dress.
Yes, I'm the guy who's looking for a girl and 2 armed men. Exactly, my reputation precedes me.
Yes, I am. Where did they take her?
They took her into the restricted area.
Why is that area restricted?
Why is that area restricted?
It's a lawless area beneath the city.
Where is it?
The restricted area is beyond the gray security doors.
How do they prevent outlaws from leaving the restricted area?
Now, the security doors can only be opened from the other side using a password.
What is the password?
The password is Coruscant has lovely sunsets. Which it does.
Thank you, good citizen. Be well.
You'd have thought that password isn't exactly safe, because what if one of the outcasts said, Coruscant has lovely sunsets, you know, just out of randomness to try and get out? They could easily break free. I don't know, it doesn't seem very wise. This doesn't remind me of Fallout at all. Okay, let's talk to you.
Got any credits I could have?
If you say yes, I'm pretty sure that's the equivalent of lying. I'll give it a try anyway.
Yes, I do.
Well, where are my credits?
It seems that I have already spent all of my credits.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, so this is actually pretty creepy, this part of the game. So what you want to do is slowly navigate your way around this area, and it's a bit maze-like, so you want to try and remember it as best you can. Is there anything over here? Oh, there's another one of you.
Hey, mister, can I have some food?
I don't have any food.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Can you see why this level used to give me the creeps when I was a kid? Because it still does even now. Is there anything over here before I move on? Okay, so what you have to do is go up here. And once you do, you can't go back down to where you just were. So, let's move on.
I'm really hungry. Got any spare food?
Most of these guys just say the same thing, so just move on. Right. We can't go up yet, so let's go this way. And that's just led us to a dead end. Marvellous. So it's actually this way. And I did used to get lost on this level at this part, because it is sometimes difficult to navigate. What does that do? What did that actually do? I can't remember. I think that operated another lift somewhere. Yeah, okay. So let's press both of these.
I'm really hungry.
Got any spare food?
Oh yeah, that operated the lift over here, didn't it? Of course it did. That makes complete sense. Down there is nothing. Thankfully these spider crab things don't hurt you.
Hey, mister, can I have some food?
I don't have any food.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
If you really want to make this level creepier, or this part of the level creepier I should say, if you kill any of these outcasts, they immediately turn on you, like on
Hey, you got any spare food?
Shut up, I'll try to explain to it. If you kill any of them, it's very much like Otagunga and Mos Esper, where if you kill someone, everyone turns on you, and they all start going, "It's the killer! Get him!" And it's really, really creepy. I'm not going to show it off here, but it is creepy. Right, so this is where the Queen's located, but we've got a bit of a problem.
A white passkey is required to access this console.
And that's the problem. We need a white passkey, and I think this door can hurt us if we stand too close to it.
Is required to access this console.
No? Okay, it doesn't hurt us, that's good. I'm pretty sure there was a door that did. So press this, and we need to remember our way around.
Hey, mister, can I have some food?
No, I'm trying to walk past. Leave me alone. I am sorry for your pain, though. Oh, and there's the passkey. That's convenient. What's over here? Oh, that's the lift we have to go to. There's a dude who sounds like he has a little bit of a lisp there. Yeah, this is the way we want to go.
We have to escape before they get back.
And here's the Queen. It's funny, you don't actually have any conversations with her as Panaka. It's quite interesting. Whereas with Obi-Wan, you can actually talk to her quite a bit. So what we need to do is go over here. Hopefully the Queen's following. Yes, she is. Because I remember on the PlayStation version, the Queen's AI used to be incredibly buggy on this level. So press this, and then we can go down.
Lead on. How are we going to get across?
Through puzzle solving, Your Highness. I'm going to say, this puzzle I had quite a bit of trouble with when I was a kid, and it does take a while to figure out, but I'm going to see how well I can do it. Basically, yeah, and that's precisely why you're not helping by commenting all the time. Basically, these switches do different things with the bridge, these box things, and whether or not the switches are available.
How are we going to get across? I'm right behind you.
And essentially, overly celebratory music from the film, how wonderful. Essentially, you just have to be careful with how you get this done. And some of these switches will operate the bridge, some of them will operate the boxes, some of them will make it so that not all the switches are available at any one time, and some of them will open the door. So let's find out what this does, for example. Okay, that switches the boxes round, but then we can't access that first switch we touched. So what we need to do is put this back. I actually can't remember the order for this whatsoever, so I'm just guessing at the moment. Okay, press this. This should move the bridge, which operates that, and then moves that. That is fine. Let's try and operate this. Okay, that just operates the bridge. Let's move that back. that going to do anything? Right, let's... I actually can't remember the order, you know. Ooh, was that a nice view then of the abyss? Is the camera angle going to show it off? I don't think it is. Oh well. Let's try pressing U. Okay, you can kind of see it, that little bit of red for where you, if you fall, you die. That didn't help at all. Come on, game. I kind of need you to respond now. Okay, it seems to take a while to time out. I suspect a bit of fast forwarding will go on. Right, actually, let's move this. Ah, there we go. The door's open. Sweet. So let's move on. And what I'm going to do is save before the password door, which I believe should be up here. But don't worry, because we're getting out of the Undercity part of the level shortly. Okay, here's the password door, so I'm going to save here.
You have attempted to gain access to a secured area. Password required.
If you don't speak to that one guy earlier, you don't know the password, but in theory it still appears on here, so you don't have to worry too much about it. If you get the password wrong, it spawns turrets to shoot at you, but Coruscant has lovely sunsets.
Coruscant has lovely sunsets.
Oh wow, I didn't realise that could happen if you didn't move. I've just answered it, but okay. So let's go through, because I learned something today. It's really quick. What we're about to do now is quite possibly the hardest part of the entire level, and it's a boss battle where you're basically fighting an enemy who has the equivalent of a lightsaber, and if you're using the other two guns, it's quite dangerous. If you're using the light repeating blaster, you'll be in for a slightly better time. So let's try and kill him.
You'll never get out of here alive.
I'm not quite sure who he's meant to be, but he's quite a cool character design. And as you can see, he kind of deflects bullets back. Oh god, we're losing quite a lot of health. If you can set off some explosions near him, then he's a little bit easier to take out. Like there would have been perfect if I had been in a better position. Okay, I died. Let's try that again. And what I'm going to try and do is use flash grenades. And hope they land somewhere near him. Oh wow, they took loads of his health away. Why didn't I just do that to begin with? Right, we're in for a much easier time. And that was so easy. Let's move on. And with that, the level is pretty much complete. So now we just get to sit through this rather nice animation of the lift going up and the Coruscant landscape getting lighter as we return to the surface. Apparently some of the textures appear to be glitching through the lift, if I'm not mistaken. It seems a bit transparent. Anyway, here we are. Worn down.
There's the Senate chamber.
But we've done it. We've beaten Coruscant. Got a nice little cutscene that's scripted now, and then we get our first instance of the title crawl existing for a second time in a Star Wars product.
Your Highness, you're quite late. I was worried.
Hello, Senator. Thank you for allowing me to address the Senate.
My pleasure, Your Highness. However, I fear that it will do no good. While a fair man, Supreme Chancellor Valorum has shown that he lacks resolve. He has been unable to convince the Senate to help us.
Surely there must be something we can do. Naboo is suffering.
We may be able to get a quicker resolution. If you raise a vote of no confidence, we will be able to remove Valorum and elect someone with more authority.
If that is what it takes to free my people, Senator, then that is what I'll do.
Excellent, Your Highness. Right this way. The Senate is about to convene.